We're here at our shop here at Lane Plumbing and Heating. I just wanted to take a quick video to show you around. It's dirty right now, but I just kind of wanted to show you how we build things around here. First of all, we keep a lot of things in stock for sheet metal, more than your average. We keep up here in these boxes, we keep a lot of our round elbows and takeoffs and boots, so we have them ready when we need to come to your house. We keep a fairly full line of everyday registers also in stock. Now what you see over here is a lot of the fittings that we build, custom built fittings we keep on the shelf at all times. These are starters and reducers. Around the corner here we have plenums, and then we make these adapters for our air bear filters for your furnace. So just to kind of give you an overview of the shop, this is kind of our layout bench right here. This piece of equipment right here is called a button lock. It's what makes the seams for our ductwork, to snap together our ductwork. This is a Pittsburgh machine. It does essentially the same thing, but for our radius elbow fittings, we have to use this machine. Over here is a piece of equipment that I bought here a couple years ago. For our starters, it makes our little V notches. We used to do it on this machine right here that I had manufactured by Todd Fisher up in Winfield. It's a notcher, it's a duct notcher. I used to just hand do each one in each one of these little V notchers right here. Now with this machine, we can just run it right through and it just does it lickety-split. This piece of equipment I got from my Uncle Fritzy. He had it for years and years and years. We retrofitted it to electrify it. You can see the handle down there. You can still run it by hand if you want to. What we do is we use our scraps, and we either make a 2-inch wide piece or a 3-inch wide piece. And you can see here how we either run the fence where it's at right here, or we put another little piece. We use this piece right here to go in here, and so we can run another piece through here. So this 3-inch wide and this 2-inch piece that we run through, we then run it through this machine. This is an Essen drive machine. Not very many guys have this, but the metal that I run through, it literally would go to the scrap yard. Those S's and drives are like $100 for a box of each one of those. Are pretty expensive. So I spent the money here probably 5 years ago and bought this machine. Now, down here, of course, let me turn around here. Here's my 6-foot brake that I bought here about 2006, I think is when I bought this. I do have another finger brake that I use sometimes, but this is our main brake that we brake our metal with. Then over here is the CNC machine. This CNC machine is what cuts out our fittings. It cuts these fittings out that I showed you up here. It cuts these fittings out to be snapped together. And so, I mean, these fittings right here, these have been already cut out by the machine, ready to be processed. So I will do another quick video on the CNC machine directly. But I've made the shop so that the raw materials start in the far corner, and we try to work everything towards the door. We try to be as most efficient as we can, and that's why we do that. The sheet metal comes in on a pickup, and we slide it off onto this, and we can roll it back here in this corner. We can slide it through the shear, the foot shear, and we can cut it to length, and those lengths then will end up, and you'll see later when I do the other video on the CNC machine, how that 4x4 sheet lays on there. So that kind of gives you a quick overview of our shop. we also have areas that we can bring in our trucks and work on it. My son does quite a bit of the work on the brakes and the U-joints, and that kind of work gets done in here. Our offices are in this shop as well. So just a quick little video just so you can see around. Many of you have been up here and been in my shop for the open house. If you've never been up here, our open house is always the middle weekend of March. You'll see it in the local newspapers. As I send out invite cards as well. And so from there, you can know when it is in March. So I'll have a good day. Thank you.